You've probably heard the term masculine frame, but do you know what it actually means? Most men don't truly understand the concept itself, which makes all their efforts in achieving it look fake and dishonest. In this video, we'll be trying to grasp what masculine frame stands for once and for all. Once you've mastered your masculine frame, you'll be able to master the way you act, having your body in full control. You'll have an attitude which gets women addicted, and you'll finally start taking steps that propel your life forward. Before we go starters, why is having a masculine frame crucial in today's times? Most guys have lost touch with themselves and their masculinity nowadays. Instead of being dominant and progressive, the decision makers in their surroundings, they've become submissive and insecure. They can't hold a proper conversation with a woman they may be interested in anymore, since they feel as if they're somehow not worthy, that the woman they're talking to isn't just another human but some higher being who is superior to him. In the meanwhile, the women trying to engage in conversation with them feel uncomfortable and probably confused. This doesn't happen because that woman has a literal power over the man. It's just because the man has no masculine frame and instead puts the woman he's talking to on a pedestal miles above himself. He has no self-respect or dignity, and that shows vividly. If he had an established masculine frame, he would be level-headed to treat every interaction as is just an interaction, knowing that his worth and value is already established, and no small talk with a woman will have any effects on his foundation. So even if he has to walk away from a conversation without any progress, it doesn't affect him or anything he stands for to the slightest. If we're to put it in basic terms, having a masculine frame allows you to build trust within yourself, that you're capable and you're worthy of everything you want. And second, trust within those around you and those you interact with. A man who is in tune with himself and his spirituality is so much more attractive because people can know who he is directly. They don't have to investigate any conflicting values or dishonest appearances, because when someone is truly themselves, others' gut feeling lets them know so. While trying to fake a persona to obtain something will leave you empty-handed. Being straightforward and yourself will get you exactly what you deserve. Being natural might lead you in having to put more effort than someone else to make similar progress, but that shouldn't put you down. Everyone in life is on their own journey. You should aim to find fulfillment in your path instead of losing direction trying to chase someone else's success. Now, what should masculine frame not be mistaken for? Masculine frame is not ego, arrogance, or pride. Instead, it's the opposite, being aware of all your flaws along with your strengths. All that makes you a complete human. Masculine frame cannot, I repeat, cannot be used for specific purposes only. Similar to how you can't reduce fat from only specific areas in your body. Masculine frame can't simply be activated when you want a job promotion or you want that girl you really like. Having a masculine frame is an entire lifestyle. You have to maintain it on the gloomiest of your days and make it a habit. Only then can you reap the reward. and not come off as we mentioned earlier. Dishonest, however, once you've properly implemented it in your daily life, you'll notice how quickly you attract the positive things in life. The woman you think is right for you will come to you. Your money will start stacking more than it used to. This doesn't just happen by magic, it's because of the shift within you. When you start being authentic, when you start being yourself, you'll be putting in more energy in your work and in your relationships than when it was being wasted in upkeeping that fake persona which you use to please everyone. You stop wasting energy in trying to control how you're perceived and instead are confident in whatever you put out. Organically, you become confident overall. It reflects everywhere in your life when you gain that masculine frame, especially your mood and outlook on life. This is what brings in the positives of a masculine frame within your life. Now you might be wondering, that's great and all, but how do I gain this masculine frame? Well, there isn't a surefire answer to that. Masculine frame isn't a one size fits all, and it's also definitely not something you just pick up instantly. A masculine frame builds up over time with the sole purpose of defining who you are to the entire world. This means going about life trying to gain a masculine frame is futile. Going about life trying to be true to yourself, identifying your purpose and priorities, and then upkeeping them is how you'll naturally get your masculine frame. So a masculine frame isn't a set of social standards, it's just you and your deepest, rawest existence. There is a huge fallacy. A lot of men fall for that. They face too many issues to be able to invest time on themselves. The truth is, if they spend time working on themselves and their mental clarity, it would clear most of their problems automatically. You have to also want more from life. For some, it might be living for a purpose that's greater than them, like devoting their life to the study of outer space. Well, for others, it might be to add a touch of themselves in humanity's history, like producing art and capturing emotions in the fabric of time. You've been provided whatever your path be. You need to first identify it and then stick by it. Treat the main mission of life as the main mission it is, and the side mission as the side mission it is. Issues arise when men get them confused, when their priorities get all jumbled up. I guarantee that when you focus on the primary, the secondary and tertiary come along naturally. The road to it will not be easy, for sure. There will be some inconsistent days and days you feel like relapsing, but you need to push through them. For nobody but yourself. That'll be it for the 15 signs of a superior man. To see the next best way to level up as a man.